Hey guys, so for today's episode, I want to show you the bare basic necessity tools into trading cryptocurrencies. These tools are free, which I do recommend in terms of just investing into your own time, into looking how everything works. And it does give you the upper edge, I would say, in terms of buying into a coin. The tools today we'll be showing you are about 4 tools. They are free, so I'll give you a quick look. First one I would recommend is the coinmarketcap.com. This tool essentially gives you a rough estimate as to what everything is buying and selling at. You have the name, market cap, price, volume, and how much supply, along with the current change. Now what makes this great is that you can click on the coin itself. So a good company I like right now is Ripple. What the real breakdown is, when you go down to the website, you can see they have the website, messenger board, chats, or source code. This is all very important information if you are looking deeper into the coin itself. Along with that, it gives you a rough estimate as to their chart, what the coin costs, when it went up. It compares from US dollar, Bitcoin, and the overall market cap. Great option too is markets. You can see exactly what people are selling the coin for. So currently, on average, is 132. You can see the first exchange selling it for 148. Right, and how much volume they have. Now this is good information to have. If for instance I have a certain coin, why not make that extra 20 cents per share, right, by just moving it to another exchange? The money does add up, I can tell you that much. So this is a good view just to see what markets are buying and selling the coin for, and exactly what the volume rate is. Good thing to do as well. Social media, anytime a company has a Reddit page, definitely good views. You can see what people are talking about. It gives you more of an insight of what's going on. You can see what the company's tweeting, along with people associated with the company as well. And then just scroll, just the history data, what they open, what they close, what days. It does give you a rough estimate. It doesn't go all the way back when it's launched, but it does give you a rough estimate. So coinmarketcap.com, highly suggest before you buy a coin, definitely take a look at this. It is good to kind of view it every single day because it does give you for instance, it does give you an idea where the coins are. For example, it would have been Cardano. Cardano was the 7th place, now it's the 6th. Why is it the 6th? So now you want to investigate, right? List is slowly moving up. Right now it's at 18. The other day it was at 30 something, right? You have to take a look at it. Binance 36, it was at 45. Golem 41, it was at 66. These are new things that you definitely want to keep your eyes open for, and it does give you a better idea as to what's going on. The good thing with this is it does give you from 1 to 100 on the first page, so it does give you a better understanding. I believe there's around 1,300 coins somewhere, so you can go to view all and whatever. But definitely the top 100 is where you want to be at. You want to see what's going on. For instance, let's say I never did any research before. I want to know about a company. Let's say ADX. I never heard of ADX, right? I'll click on the company. Sorry, just give it a minute to load. You can click on the market. So wow, you can see there's definitely a lot of trading volume going on here. We can go to the markets. How many markets are selling it? Now, personally, when I do buy a coin, I definitely want to see that there is a lot more markets involved in the coin, because just for my own safety, I do feel like if there's a lot more exchanges buying and selling this coin, I'd feel a lot safer as opposed to just 1 or 2. Again, those 1 or 2 exchanges can just manipulate the market and tell you exactly what they're selling for, but I don't know, I'd rather have a lot of people tell me what roughly it could cost as opposed to 1 guy or 2 guys, right? Good indicator too is social media. If they do have a Reddit page, that means there's a community behind the coin itself. For this company, I don't see much of a community at all. They do a few tweets. Something that I probably wouldn't touch right now, to be honest, just because there's not much information on it. But you could also go on their website, right, which is a good thing. So I can definitely read up on the company. What is ADX? Blockchain ad exchange, how it works. So this is definitely one of the key instruments I would say is if you want to get into cryptocurrencies, CoinMarketCap. Why? Because it gives you all this information. and it does put you ahead of the game for sure. Okay, so now the next tool I would say is, let's say for instance, I'll give you a good example is Cardano. This baby, I had this baby for 9 cents. It is a bit down just because Bitcoin is down, but I definitely see this guy hitting a few dollars very soon. So for instance, what I'll do is the next tool I'll use is Twitter. Obviously Twitter is great. The reason why I say Twitter is just one of the best tools ever is because you see live trading going on Twitter. You see people talking about it instantly. You see what people think it might be. The reason why people love the coin. You see definitely a huge community behind the company. So for instance, I'll type in the company right here. Type it in. This gives me an insight as to what the company is doing right now. So I can click on, for instance, I can click on Cardano's Twitter page. And it'll give me information as to what they're doing currently. You know, this is the best way to follow the coin. Sometimes you'll see updates here before you see it anywhere else, right? A good thing too is, for instance, if you don't want to see what the company is tweeting, because sometimes they'll tweet maybe once every 3 days or something like that, you can see exactly what everyone's talking about, right? Because in this game, speculation and what people are talking about is what really drives the coin. You definitely, sometimes you do learn quite a bit just from reading comments itself, right? So I'll definitely scroll down, like for instance, this guy's saying Cardano 88 chart, 4-hour chart, looking great, looking to climb. I'll read the chart until this guy's saying, yeah, it could hit, 45 cents, 50 cents, right? So this gives you a rough idea as to if you are interested in buying into a coin, definitely go on Twitter afterwards and just see what people are talking about. If there is a lot of hype on it, you see a lot of people talking about it, what prices are, what they can be doing. Sometimes they have additional YouTube videos. It gives you a much better insight as to what you could be doing with the company and how long you need to be holding. Sometimes you may want to sell instantly because people are saying, oh, this might happen, this might happen. So definitely do your research beforehand, right? Another great tool I would say is definitely Bitcoin Calculator. Now this is from Coindesk.com. By far one of my favorite tools I have to use every single day. It does give you an up-to-date value of Bitcoin, the average cost. Currently we're sitting at $13,929.19. So the tool is very simple. All you do is just right here, XMBT to USD. So you can type in, let's say I had $500. How much Bitcoin will that give me? So if I put in 500 bucks, boom. This number right here is how much in Bitcoin value currently at this price I can get for it. Just copy it, paste into my exchange. Boom, I buy, I sell, whatever I need to do is there. Same way again, if I had, let's say, 3 Bitcoins, how much do I have? I have 41K US. Right, very simple tool in itself. And this number will consistently change, it'll automatically update. It can give you an update as to what is selling in euro, what the graph is looking like. They also have an Ether calculator. So it is definitely a very useful tool, and I would highly recommend using that. Now the last tool I would recommend, which is also free as well, is TradingView. These guys, honestly, I can tell you, have saved my life quite a bit and has made me quite a bit of money as well. The reason I say that is TradingView, essentially, as you can see up here, has started off with just the regular stock markets, and just in recent months, maybe even a year, they actually started to introduce cryptocurrencies because they do see the high volume that people are looking for. So for instance, let's say now we're talking about ADA. I want to type in ADA coin. Boom, first thing we see right here, ADA coin Bitcoin. Click on that. You're gonna have two things. You're gonna have an interactive chart, which is great because then it gives you a real breakdown. It's not the charts you see right here, because this is great, but it's not really gonna get all the way into the details as to what's going on, right? This interactive chart, which I'll open up right now for you guys. This interactive chart will allow you just to break down all the costs, exactly how the chart has been moving overall. You can see, you can break it down to minutes, hours, and the tools that is just offered here right on the left hand side. You can see the massive tools can really give you an upside. Now, I bought Ripple just around probably somewhere like right over here. I started buying ADA, sorry. Right, but what happened was I actually looked at the chart, did my math, and you know, when you do your calculations, it's hard not to see this company grow, right? So again, this is definitely a good tool to use. You can really break down the chart. I don't have the time for this video to show you all of that, but definitely TradingView does help for that. And what really makes TradingView probably one of the best tools I would highly recommend if you are, you know, considering not only buying a coin, but if you are day trading, swing trading, this is exactly why. Now, this right here, it gives you a rough estimate as to what people are considering, what the coin could hit, what it could, you know, where it is long term, short term. For instance, we'll click on this graph right here. And we'll see. So essentially they're saying that, you know, if this hits this position, you know, this is the possible buy right here. If you're going to buy the coin and you want to, you know, buy it at the right time, buy it at 2,500 Satoshis. If you buy it at this point, this is the line of resistance, then you know it's going to jump up to, you know, 45 cents, 50 cents, right? And then it gives you more of a breakdown as to, you know, where he thinks is going to happen in the next week, 2 weeks, whatever it may be. Generally speaking, right at the very bottom, you'll see comments where people will have their own input. It's just like Twitter, but you definitely have people who are analysis that actually do graphs just for a living. And it does help you. Me personally, I have a decent understanding, but when I really take a look at all this stuff, it gives me a better look as to what I'm really buying. And essentially, guys, that's basically all the tools for today. I would definitely recommend, again, using CoinMarketCap, Bitcoin calculator from CoinDesk, TradingView, and, you know, the obvious one, Twitter. I'm going to put all the links in the description below. And so just have a good evening, guys, and happy trading.